Okay, so another question we commonly get asked is about the flooring. Now there are a lot of different choices that you can do with flooring, and we have our typical 4 choices that we prefer to use, and there are other ones, and I'll show you those in a minute that we've done for other clients, and we just have to price that out accordingly. As far as the standard finish goes, you've got this commercial grade vinyl plank flooring. It's very thin there, and it's lighter weight, and it creates this beautiful timber look. And then there's 4 different choices of colours, and you'll see it here in this tiny house, and I think it looks fantastic. It's not a repeated pattern. It's a really nice finish. They've come a long way in these types of finishes. It's very hard wearing, very long wearing. Now, one of the reasons we like this type of flooring is its weight. It's obviously a huge factor in tiny houses. Weight is a huge factor in everything we do. Every choice we make, we have to consider how heavy it is, because we have to stick to 4.5 ton. Now here's a piece of typical flooring. This one is a Cypress Pine, and you'll see the thickness of it. It's 20 mil thick, and if we look at the two together, we're talking a significant difference, and it obviously adds more weight. That is its biggest factor, why we don't do that. Also, given it's natural timber, we have to sand it and oil it. So the process in manufacturing takes at least another 3 weeks, which is not that bad, but if you're wanting your tiny house faster, it is certainly an issue. Some people do choose for us to install the timber flooring and they oil it themselves, trying to save costs, or looking for a faster production. That's one way to do it. And then others choose a hardwood. Now, most hardwood in a house you would get is 20 mil or 19 mil, I think, to be exact, but they do sell this 13 mil version. So it's slightly lighter, and it is a way to do it. You cannot have this in every tiny house. You can only have it in a tiny house where the weight will allow for it. Now, if you refer back to our video on internal linings, if you make a choice like this to have hardwood timber floors, you've got to offset that with one of the lighter weight internal linings. So you're going to pay more money, 1 for the floor and 2 for the lining. The lining we have to use a lighter weight lining to offset the heavier hardwood. It is a beautiful finish, there's no question about that. It's a natural timber, and so certainly people do like that, but I don't personally think that it outweighs the benefits of the vinyl. But the choice is yours. We can make that happen, but like I said, it is a lot more expensive to do the hardwood flooring or the Cypress Pine. It does take longer to produce. You do pay more money, and we do have to offset it with other lightweight materials. So hopefully that answers your questions on the flooring. In the loft, some people do choose to have carpet, and that's totally fine as well. I've never done carpet on the ground floor. It's unlikely we will. Most people would go for something like this and then a carpet in the loft. So the choice is yours whether it's carpet or vinyl. So any other questions, give our office a call.